Hello everyone, this is Noor and welcome back to my channel. Today, yes, I have another makeup tutorial and I'm actually diving in again with the Blend Bunny palette with Embryolisse collaboration. I just had to create another look, and I can tell you now, you're gonna hear me say this in this video, that I'm definitely going to be creating more looks using this palette because your girl has an idea for the next tutorial and she's already excited about. This is the look that we have today, and I was just craving yellow and pinks and I just put them together and created this beautiful look. I'm just obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with it. It is so pretty. Before I go ahead and dive in and show you guys how I created this beautiful look, if you're new here to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by and taking your time to watch my video. It really means a lot to me. And if you guys haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to get notified every time I upload a new video. And I would love to have you guys a part of the light family that I have here on my channel. If you guys would like to learn how I created this look, and if you want to follow along, please keep on watching. Alright you guys, let's get started. I am so excited to do this tutorial today, and for some reason I am just feeling yellow and pinks. That's what I'm feeling today. I want yellows and pinks, and I'm gonna be using the Blend Bunny palette with Embryolisse. Sorry if I spelled the name wrong, but I think it's Embryolisse. Blend Bunny. This is the collection. I've used this in my previous makeup tutorial and I love it. I'm also using the blushes that comes in this collection, and also, as if you guys have watched my previous makeup tutorial, I also revealed the new glaze on liquid shadows from Urban Decay. In my previous tutorial I used Frost Boss. Today I don't know if I want to use Sugar Twist or Space Cowboy. Let's just swatch both and see. Oh, this is Space Cowboy Intense, I think it's called. Yeah, Space Cowboy Intense. Oh, I like this. It's like, I don't know if you guys could see it, but it's more on the gold tone. I think I might go with Sugar Twist. I think I might go with this one because it has like a little bit of like a pink. Oh yeah. This is the one that I'm gonna be using. Let me just, oh yeah, this is so cute. This is what we're using today. Yes, 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 yes. Look how beautiful these are. I don't know if you guys could see the shine, but like so sparkly. First, we're gonna go ahead and moisturize. I'm using my makeup base moisturizer from a brand called Embryolisse. So I'm gonna take a little bit of that and put that on my face. So we have a little bit of that and we're gonna put that all over the face. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take my Easy Blur primer from Huda Beauty, and I love this stuff so much, and I'm gonna take a little bit of that and put that where I have pores. A tiny bit of that, and I'm gonna work it around my fingers and then just go and press it around my lip area, chin, and whatever I have left on my forehead, and a little bit on my nose as well. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and correct under my eyes. I'm using the Huda Beauty. This is the Full Filter Corrector in Pink Pomelo, and I'm gonna put that under my eyes. And I'm gonna go ahead and take my beauty blender, and I am going to blend that into the skin. For foundation, I'm actually going to be mixing because I'm getting a little bit tanner, and I do feel that my skin tone is getting a little bit darker as well. So I'm gonna start off with this one. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Unreal Skin Foundation Stick. Well, it's more like a sheer glow tint stick, and this one is in shade 4 Fair, and I'm gonna put that on my face. Before I blend that out, I'm gonna go ahead and blend two shades. This is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. I honestly don't know if they make these anymore. I really hope so, because this is what I normally wear all the time around summertime, because it has like a lightweight finish, it has a matte finish, and it has a beautiful coverage without making the skin look too cakey. I just really hope that they still have these. If not, then I'm gonna probably buy them off of eBay or something. I love when they discontinue stuff. It's just fantastic. No, it's not. So I'm gonna be mixing Almond and Sand. Almond is normally the shade that I wear during winter time-ish, and then Sand is more my summer tan. But since I'm gradually getting to my tan, I need to mix both to have the skin tone that I have right now. So we're gonna go ahead and use Almond first. I like to use 2 pumps of this and then a small little pump of Sand. And then I take my finger and I blend them together. I might need a little bit more of Sand, but we'll go with the flow. And then we'll put that on the face like this. Oh, that is a little bit light, but trust the process. And then I take my blender and I blend that out. I don't know, you guys might find it a little bit light on my skin just because of all the light that I have right here, but in real life, it works. Then I'm gonna go ahead and conceal. I'm using the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Luminous Matte Concealer in Cotton Candy. And I'm gonna put that under my eyes and highlight where I normally highlight. So that is where I normally highlight, and then I blend it all out with the sponge. Then I'm gonna go ahead and contour. I am using my Maybelline Eraser. This is the Instant Agewind Eraser Concealer and in shade 146. I love to use this to contour, so let's go ahead and do that. So I like to put that on the highest points, especially right here. I like to have a lifted look. Then I go ahead and blend everything out with my favorite brush. This is from Jessup and this is the F01. And I'm just gonna go ahead and blend all that out with this one. And this one has 2 sides, so I like to take the small size to blend the contour just because it gives me more control to where I need to blend. Then for blush, we are going pink, because there's a pink palette that I want to try. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Huda Beauty blushes. These are the blush filters, and I'm gonna be mixing Intense Guava and Bubblegum. So we're gonna go ahead and take Intense Guava first, and I'm gonna place this on the high notes right here. That's actually kind of high. And I'm also gonna take Bubblegum and place Bubblegum more on the apples of the cheeks right here. I feel like putting another dot, but we'll wait and see. I'm gonna take a brush and I'm gonna blend that out. And the brush that I'm using is also from Jessup, and this is the F02. And I'm just gonna go and blend that out into the skin. And oh my god, this is pink. It is very pink, but very pretty. So we're just gonna go and blend that in to the contour. I think I might add a little bit more, but I'm just gonna wait and see how everything's gonna blend. I'm gonna add a little bit more of Intense Guava because I want it to be quite pink. And of course, I'm gonna be using the one and only Huda Beauty powder, and this is the Ube Birthday Cake Easy Bake Powder. I'm gonna take my beauty blender and I'm gonna pack that onto the brush and then onto the face, like that. I'm gonna take a little bit of my Lancome powder. This is the Dull Finish powder in shade 205 Neutral, and I'm gonna put that on the rest of the face, not touching here because I want that to be pink. So this is just gonna help set the rest of the face without making the face too powdery or too cakey. So this has like the perfect finish that I love on the face. So that is it for the face makeup. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera and also do one eye off camera, and I'll be back to show you guys the eye tutorial. This look though, obsessed. I already went ahead and I primed my eyes, and I used the primer potion from Urban Decay. I put that all over and I blended it out with my fingers just to save a little bit some time. And now I'm gonna be digging into this gorgeous palette, you guys. The more I am trying colors from this palette, if you guys haven't seen it in my previous tutorial, but this is how it looks like. But to be honest, the more that I am digging into other colors, the more insanely pigmented each color is. That's all I have to say, you guys. A little bit goes a long way with this palette, and honestly, like, I can't. This is speaking my name, just kind of like a smoky eye with this and some reds. My next tutorial. Now I'm excited. I'm gonna have like a really nice red smoky eye. Yes, it's happening. I'm so excited right now. I am so excited right now. I'm already excited for my next tutorial, and I'm already doing a tutorial. Anyways, first color I'm going to be taking, it is this white shade. I think this is the best white shade I've ever used in my whole entire makeup career. This white is absolutely insane, and I am using this white as a brow bone. This one here is called Entity, so let's go ahead and pop that on the brow bone area. Again, like, I'm going very light hand with this, and then I'm slowly building up the colors. But as you guys could see, this white is pretty pigmented, and that I'm just applying it lightly. But trust me, if you pack this white on your brush, it will be white. Trust and believe. It is so pigmented, it's absolutely insane. And I'm just gonna go and put that on the brow bone area, and I'm also gonna start feeding it down a little bit. Next, I'm taking a color called Suspense, which is this one up here, and again, very lightly on my brush. As you guys can see, I just dipped it twice and it is there on my brush. And I'm just gonna take this color and lightly buff it into the crease. I just want to have kind of like a background shade for all that yellow that's gonna be applied with that liner. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of that and just buffly have a light shadow in the background. And I'm just using a big fluffy brush. This is the Morphe and Ariel collection. I so want the other brushes from that collection, but I only have the eye ones. For some reason, I only got the eyes, but I really want the face ones too. And I think Sephora has them. I think my next VIP sale, I might spoil myself and get them because they are so good. Okay, so that is what I want to do with this color, and just kind of have a background fade. This shade, when I put it on this eye, I was like, what is this sorcery? I need to know what is this sorcery, because it was absolutely stunning. Okay, so I figured how to get the product onto the brush. I feel like the way it's made is a little bit hard to work with, honestly, but I found a way on how you can get the product on the brush. So what you can do is just grab it from here and lightly do this with it, and then the product will go down there. But try to not to do it too much because it's gonna kind of like go everywhere. But this is how much product that you can get on your brush if you do this technique. You can do it once or twice to make sure that you got enough, but don't overdo it because you don't want to overfill it in here and kind of like ruin it. So just be careful. So I'm just gonna go, look at this, look at this, and I'm just gonna go and put that right in the middle like this. And before that starts to dry out, taking a brush and slightly buffing it all over the lid area, and just go back and forth with this and try to blend it as fast as possible, because products like this tends to dry pretty quickly, so you kind of need to work with it quickly if you are blending it out. So just buffily going through with that like this, and try to fade it outwards because you want the shimmer to kind of go everywhere. but these are so pretty, you guys. These are insanely beautiful, and what I like about those is that you can pack them on. So if you want more shimmer, more shine, lightly add a little bit more and blend it out. Even if you use your fingers, you can also blend this product out with your fingers, and you can also blend it out with the brush. But they are so beautiful, and by themselves like this, obviously I'm adding some shimmers on top of it just to kind of make it a little bit more intense. But if you want to have more on a natural shimmer and not super overwhelming, you can just keep it like this, and it just has a beautiful shimmer shine to them, which are beautiful. These are amazing for brides, you guys. If you're getting married and you want a subtle shimmer on the eyelid, these are the one to go for. You have also Space Cowboy Intense, which is more on the champagne, and this one right here, I would say it has a slight shimmer of rose gold, but very, very lightly. So it's not super pink and it's not super gold, so it's kind of like in between. This one here, it's more on the champagne kind of gold, which is beautiful for brides. But yeah, if you guys haven't gotten your hands on these, go for it. I don't remember if I did the liner first and then I added the shimmer, because I don't want to have shimmer on top. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna do the line, do the yellow, and then do the shimmer because I honestly don't remember the steps that I did on the other eye. Tiredness, that's what it is. Okay, let's go ahead and create the cut crease liner just like this. I'm using this one. This is from Judy Doll, and the reason why I'm using this because it has the thinnest applicator ever, and that's what we want. We want precision in this look. So we're gonna go ahead and I am going to draw a thin line, and I'm just gonna follow my natural crease that I have. I just went ahead and I zoomed you guys a little bit so you guys could see how I am doing this. So I'm just gonna go from here, follow my crease line, and then wing it out a little bit, and hopefully we get the same liner. I made a little boo-boo, but it's okay. We're gonna go ahead and put shimmer on top, so it's gonna camouflage it. Now we have the liner done. I think they kind of looks the same. If not, it's totally fine. We're gonna go ahead and work with the yellows today. So first color I'm gonna be taking, it is this one right here, and that is a bright yellow, you guys. This is called Voltage, and I'm taking it with a small brush. Look at that pigment. Insane. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that, and since this brush has a really nice flat tip, this is so much easy to go ahead and create precision looks like this one. So I'm gonna take a little bit more of that Voltage, and I'm going to drag that all along the line and just on top of it and not blending underwards. Is such a pigmented yellow. I don't know if you guys could see it. I know I have too much lights happening here in my room, but if you guys ever get your hand on this palette, which I think you should, if you're looking for a palette that has plenty of vibrant pigmented colors, this is the one. This is the one to grab. This is the one to have. And I believe, honestly, if you are also a new makeup artist and you're diving into creative, funky, colorful looks, this is the one to have. Okay, this is just so universal, and it is just a beautiful palette, but not only because it has funky colors, but because it also has some neutrals down here, which is absolutely genius. I am obsessed. You have everything in one palette, and it is just fantastic. So the yellow is on. We're gonna go ahead and take this color right here. It's, what the hell is on my finger? No, I do not want more mess, okay? I don't want more mess. The color we're taking is this one right here, and this is called Fatal. And I'm taking a tiny bit of this because this is extremely pigmented. And this color, I would have to say, it is in between like a mustard color, but a little bit darker. I don't know how to describe it, but it's a beautiful, beautiful shade. As you guys can see, it's right here. So this is gonna go at the end of this wing, and this is gonna add a little bit more dimension to that yellow, because sometimes yellow, yes, it's a vibrant color, but it could be also a flat color too. So you kind of need to mix it up a little bit, create shadows with it, so it can look a little bit more vibrant. So this is just gonna go at the end and very, very close to the line as possible. Taking that brush that I used the white with first, and I'm just gonna go and start blending that with the white that I have left on the brush, so it creates a nice blended effect. And I'm gonna take a little bit of Entity, and I am going to drag that just a little bit here in the inner corners and a little bit on the outer corners. I'm gonna take a little bit of Voltage too, just to kind of match it up with the other eye, and put a little bit more yellow here. Okay, let's go ahead and fix that little blob that we messed up. I'm taking the Urban Decay glaze on, and I'm gonna lightly put that like this, and I'm going to just clean up a little bit here. And I'm gonna take a beautiful shimmery color in this palette, which is this one right here. This is so pretty. I think it's called the Engineer, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab that and put that all over the Urban Decay glaze on. So this is just gonna go right here. Look at this pigment, look at this shine shimmer. I don't know how this was created in their lab, but girl, it is so beautiful. It is absolutely stunning. And this is just gonna get packed right there and have a nice blend to it. I'm just taking my liner and I'm gonna go over the line that I have created here, because some eyeshadows went on it and we wanna make it pop again. Now I'm gonna go ahead and create my wing. Now this is gonna be fast forwarded because it is pretty simple, it is pretty easy. I am just winging this out, and I have so much fallouts from the shimmer. Oh my god, so shiny. What I'm gonna do here is that I'm gonna create just my regular liner. I'm also gonna extend it in the inner corners, but I'm also gonna drag it just a little bit lower here. And once I do that, I will show you guys how to blend it out fast, so it can kind of create like a little shadow in the outer corners here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fast forward and do this whole line process. Alrighty, so the liner is on. I'm just gonna go and take a brush, and right here I'm just gonna start fading the liner a little bit, and also in the inner corners here. We're just gonna fade that out like so. And we're gonna go and take the pinks now from the palette. So the first color I'm taking is this one right here, and I will leave the name of it in the description box down below for you guys, just to make life easier for both of us. Okay, so I'm gonna take this and I am going to put that pink right under my lower lash line, and we're just gonna go and blend it out like so. And I'm also gonna slowly extend it under the wing liner as well, right here. And I'm also gonna add this pink in the inner corners too, because we want it to be nice and bright. And I'm taking a little bit of this darker, it's kind of like a purple pink, and I'm gonna concentrate this more on the outer corners right here. And last but not least, I'm gonna take the lighter pink in this palette and I am going to blend all of that out with this pink. I love the pinks in this palette. I feel like they are absolutely stunning, all of them. They are just gorgeous. Now I'm going to take a pink liner. This is from MAC and this is the chromographic liners in Processed Magenta. I honestly don't know if they still make these, to be honest. If ever you want to get them from the store, then these are in the pro stores. If not, I guess you can find them online. I am not sure, but I'm gonna take this and I'm going to generously put a lot of this, so I really want it to be extremely pink. These by themselves are pretty pigmented as pencils, to be honest, so I just like to really pack this pink on so it can look nice and vibrant. And look at that, oh my god, this, yes, I love it so much. It's so beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes to put some mascara on. Mascara, I'm using it is the Urban Decay. This is the Precision Mascara. And I'm gonna put a layer of that. And I'm gonna put on some lashes. These are the Ioni lashes in Drip. And these are the 3D Mink lashes. These lashes are my favorite, to be honest, and believe me or not, they are from the Dollar Tree. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and pop these on the eye, and I'm gonna lift them just a little bit higher. I love these lashes, they are so pretty. I'm gonna let the glue dry a little bit, and then we're gonna go ahead and cover up with the liner. So I'm also gonna add my little rhinestones. So I'm putting a yellow one here and a pink one on top right here. So I'm just gonna add a little dot. And the rhinestones I'm using, these are from Amazon. And I'm gonna go ahead and put some mascara on the lower lashes. Oh my god, this look is literally everything. The only thing that's pissing me off is this here, because they're not matching at all. But it's okay. Like, when you glance pretty quickly, you can see it. Now we're gonna go ahead and contour and bronze up this face a little bit, and then add the blush, which is my favorite part. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Soleil bronzer from Too Faced. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and bronze up this face. I'm using the other side of my favorite brush from Jessup, and I'm just gonna go and chisel out this face and bronze it up and bring a little bit more life to it. All right, blush palette. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Blend Bunny and Ellis palette. This one here, it is the Lunar Eclipse, and this one, it is just absolutely insane. Look at all the pinks in here. So I'm definitely going to be mixing all of them for sure. So let's go ahead and start off with this bright one, and oh my god, that's gonna be so pigmented. And we're just gonna go and put that on the higher point of the face right here. You guys, this is so pink and I love it. I love it. Look how beautiful that is. You guys, so pigmented, you guys. This is absolutely insane. Oh my god. Oh, I'm adding a little bit more. I don't even know why. I think it's just like a trigger right now that I'm having. It's so beautiful, so beautiful. Oh my god, this is so pretty. I'm gonna take a little bit of the one in the middle, putting it more up here, and then I'm gonna take a little bit of the light one, just mixing all three together. I'm also gonna put a little bit here because I love that look. I'm obsessed. We're gonna go ahead and highlight, like always. I'm gonna use this highlighter and we're just gonna highlight the face. For lips, I'm gonna go ahead and use these two right here. So I'm using Spice from Flormar. This is the Style Manic Lip Liner in Morning Coffee, sorry, not Spice. And I'm just gonna go and line my lips with this. And I'm gonna go ahead and take Ooh Baby from Huda Beauty. Yes, yes, that's the one. Let me go ahead and fix up my hair, put a nice top on, and I'll be back to finish this look with you guys. I don't know why, but my face looks way pale than my body. I really hope this does not show when I edit. I don't know why, I just feel like my face is a bit lighter than it's not though. This is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm obsessed with this look. I just love, for some reason, I just love yellow and pink together so much. And yeah, this is what I was craving today. I don't know, it kind of reminds me like a lemonade, strawberry lemonade or raspberry lemonade look. I don't know, but on like the rebel side, because I just like rebel makeup, you know what I mean. But this is the look and I'm totally obsessed with it. Please, you guys, if you guys haven't gotten your hand on this palette or even the Glaze On shadows from Urban Decay, please do go ahead and get them. I mean, if you are planning on spending your money on makeup that is good quality and that is incredibly artistic, this is what you need. And again, I'm not sponsored, they did not send me this for free. I paid these with my own money and it is the best thing I've ever purchased, honestly. And you're definitely going to see more looks. I mean, you saw all the colors in here. Yeah, definitely more looks happening using this palette. I will apologize in advance for you guys seeing this palette maybe 20 times in the near future videos. So yeah, like always, all the products I use in this video are going to be listed in the description box down below. Please check out the description if you are curious on the products I use on my face today. And also, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please do leave them all in the comments down below and I'll try my best to answer each and one of you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial. I honestly cannot wait for the next one because it's gonna be so, I'm already excited for it. I love you guys so much and I will talk to you later. Bye.